Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest edition of Wrestling News and Brews. My name is Oosh Juice, and right next to me is the greatest co-host of professional wrestling podcasting, JS Gomain. How are we doing today, my brother?
Doing great, man. On the eve of Halloween.
Halloween Eve, 10:30.
Hey, what you drinking there?
Tonight I'm drinking some Truly.
Nice, bro.
I decided
Nice.
to switch it up. I was drinking some beers for the past few days, and I figured, let's switch it up. We'll just switch it up to some Truly
I was drinking
margarita
those
mix.
Surge. Have you heard about the Surge? The
The
White Claw
White Claw
Surge?
Surge, bro. I had a cousin who drank it, and he was already like a kind of not belligerent, but a very passionate drunk. The
Okay.
Surge, the Surge just kind of like just put him a little bit more over. So
Yeah,
after
because those
seeing
are
that, I'm like,
8%er. Yeah.
they're 8%ers. I was like, you might as well just make me tank a four local at that point, bro. I'm not.
Seriously,
I'm,
man.
but
But
you know what? Hey, maybe one night we'll try it out, brother. We'll
yeah,
try it out.
let's try out the Surge, man.
We'll do it for 40, episode 40.
Nice. We'll do that for sure. Got me a 32 ounce of Grandpa's old cough medicine. We got that Milwaukee's best ice.
Hey,
And
you know what? Before we sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
no, go ahead.
Before we continue this podcast, I just wanted to bring up a valid point
All right.
that next week or next month, November, is gonna make Wrestling News and Brews 1 year, bro.
Yeah, that'll be the first year right there.
It'll be 1 year. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Dude, and thinking about it, we have the most anticipated Survivor Series. The same pay-per-view that we started on. We have the most anticipated
Seriously.
Survivor
We're
Series.
just talking about war games and shit. Oh yeah.
Bro. And now we got Regal back. It's a year later. We got William Regal back.
Oh yeah, true that.
We have a potential CM Punk return. We
Yup.
don't know yet.
Man,
we have
it's gonna be lit, bro.
a close to definite return of Randy Orton,
Yep.
and it's sold out. And they expanded more seats, and I think that's almost sold out.
Damn,
So
that's fucking. That was gonna be a packed fucking house, man. I can't wait.
it is. But back to what you were talking about, bro. You're drinking Grandpa's cough medicine. Is that the
Oh yeah, we're
Milwaukee,
drinking a little Grandpa's cough medicine over here. But
See
what you
that?
said right now got me hyped, dude. It's one fucking year of wrestling news and brews, and we only
1
getting
year.
started, folks. We're only getting started.
Bro, we're only getting
We
started.
haven't
dog.
even dented that
Not
shit.
yet. Let's see that.
But yeah.
Hey,
Let's,
cheers,
let's,
brother.
let's get it crack. Let's get a crack in this, and we'll pour it in that new Camp Crystal Lake cup. Got it right here,
Woo-hoo! You got the Friday the 13th cup.
and we got the Friday the 13th cup
Say
right there.
less.
Let's
Cheers,
pour it on
brother.
that beach.
Ah,
Oh shit!
fucking Trulies, man. But you know what? You want to hop right into it after? Oh, you know what? Get that first sip, bro. Get that first sip, please.
Woo! Damn! Fucked my shit up over here.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into it. Oos, you want to start off raw? Fucking dropping beer all over myself right now.
Yes, sir.
God.
1 second. I'm about to post it up right now.
All right, go ahead, brother.
This is so unprofessional. I don't ever do this where we're gonna stop it. But we need to get the fucking fans rolling in, bro.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. This is what it's about.
So what it's about is just
It's always
guys.
the same routine. Us just getting right into it. Shit happens. We're getting. You know what I mean? This is live TV right now.
Oh, I hear you, brother. Well, let's get right into it, man. We have Monday Night Raw from the week before. We're going over last week. We're on October 23rd, Monday Night Raw, and we open up. We have a great match card, by the way. We had Jey Uso versus Damian Priest. We had Becky Lynch versus Indy Hartwell. We had Drew versus Sammy, Alpha Academy versus The New Day, Logan Paul's return, a Judgment Day celebration. But we opened up the show with a Judgment Day promo. It was mainly surrounded by Finn Balor and Damian Priest celebrating their newly won. They're now 2-time World Tag Team Champions in the WWE, and but that will shortly be celebrated because Cody Rhodes comes out and he goes ahead and solidifies a match between him and Damian Priest for Crown Jewel. So what are we thinking going into this Crown Jewel pay-per-view this Saturday between Cody and Damian, brother?
Oh man, you know what? This is perfect for Damian, man. I know he's complaining about it on Raw TV and saying, "Oh, why do I have to be the one to take out Cody and this and that. Rhea assured his ass that he is the fucking Punisher, that he's the one that's going to be going up through these big matches. Right. Well, kind of bring me to like where he is kind of the fucking leader too. And the cool thing about this with Damian is just this guy is getting propelled to the top, you know, by wrestling Cody Rhodes. And
hey, he's got the briefcase, you know.
This is probably his biggest match, you know what I mean? Honestly. So
he's got the briefcase,
you know, he has a briefcase and setting him up for main event fights. So man, I'm liking this. It's more of Damian Priest than Cody to me.
Yep. It's more, and you know what's one thing that I loved about this promo is that Cody Rhodes comes out and he says, "Hey guys, how does that feel to get interrupted?" Because Dave, you know, Judgment Day is so notorious for the fucking, you know, the Triple H meme that's going around where the fucking Judgment Day theme kicks in at random moments when guys are just trying to get their promo started. So he comes out, you know, "Hey guys, you know, how does it feel to get interrupted?" One thing, there's a line that Damian Priest said, and I have it here on my notes, is that at this point, your story's got to be that you failed. And that's Damian Priest saying that to Cody kind of elevates the feud a little bit more because that's Cody's whole moniker right now is finishing his story. And
exactly
the fact that Damian Priest has a briefcase that guarantees him an opportunity to finish the story makes it even better because, you know, that's what Cody Rhodes ultimately returned to WWE for, was to finish his story, and to get it rubbed in his face is fucking, you know, it goes a hot angle for that promo, man, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
The Dallas crowd was fire, bro.
And speaking about Judgment Day, we had that match, Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn, which was a fucking banger of a match.
Oh, yes, it was.
Another thing was a little teasing of Judgment Day, him joining it, and even Rhea helping him out to get the win. But to me, it's just fucking badass to see Drew McIntyre, man. It's like slowly becoming a heel, and he wants that world title, most importantly. But you know, I'm loving Drew's path right now into what's going to happen. Is he going to be the one to dethrone Seth Rollins from the World Heavyweight Championship? He's going to get his revenge back from, you know, winning the title with no fans to actually winning it with fans, possibly this Saturday, Saudi Arabia.
Right. It's everything's up in the air, and especially with the news being leaked that, you know, Drew still hasn't re-signed a new contract with WWE. Apparently his contract is actually supposed to I think ended like a few maybe weeks or a month before WrestleMania 40. So, you know, if they're gonna try and push for Drew to stay with the company, I think you give him some type of incentive or like a motivation to stay. Give him the world championship. You know, yeah, Seth's had a great run. Seth is a great world champion, but if you're trying to, we already know Seth Rollins is a fucking lifer in WWE. That's probably bar none at this point. But like,
I mean, it wouldn't hurt him. It wouldn't kill him.
It wouldn't kill him if he lost it, especially if he lost it to someone like Drew McIntyre.
It's just it's not gonna happen. It's the only reason I'm saying right now it's not gonna happen because he still needs that little stare down with Roman at Survivor Series with both of them holding the title together. You know, that's what I cannot see fucking McIntyre ruining that shot. I know it's so little, but I just can't see that happening.
I can't either, man. I mean, I wanted to, like, literally I
wanted to.
I wanted to. I really want to see Drew be back on top because
same here.
I feel bad for the fact that, you know, Drew McIntyre won the WWE Championship in front of absolutely nobody.
Nobody.
You know? That's facts. And like, his title reign would have been probably superior to a lot of other title reigns that other people have had it been.
He didn't get the chance. He didn't get the chance to, you know, and that was like the biggest momentum too. That he had it. Like the fans were going crazy for him getting towards the Rumble, and then from him actually winning the Rumble, the people were fucking on fire, and they would have been for WrestleMania too, but he didn't get that. So we'll see what the Saudi fans think. Yeah, but we'll see what the Saudi fans think, bro.
We'll see what the Saudi fans think, man. Apparently, you know, Saudi is I mean, we can kind of tell from the past events that Saudi has had that Saudi's a hot crowd, man.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers out there will eat anything up, bro.
Seriously, that's it. It's always good. And that's what my wrestling news and brews is. Wrestling news is going to be something to do with the Saudi fans, man.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Well, we also had the main event, which was
Jay versus Damien.
Jay versus Damien. And ultimately, at the end of the match, Priest went over, which seemed suitable. But there's a key moment that I wanted to talk about, that because Jimmy had interfered with the match, right?
Yeah.
If we talk about we talk about reverting back to the whole bloodline situation. If you need any evidence that the bloodline's positive effect on WWE television is real, you can find it in Jay, because Jey Uso peeled away from the bloodline and he's over with the crowd. I'd say his connection to the crowd is as similar as Daniel Bryan's yes chant.
Yeah,
he's got the whole. He's got white people on beat. He's got white people on beat.
Yeah, that's nuts.
It's
true.
Crazy. That's the one thing I want to talk about. But we talk about the key point. Jimmy Uso interfering with the match, and fuck. I mean, I personally believe that it's gonna ultimately end up Jimmy versus Jay at WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, main for sure. There's nothing stopping that. There's nothing stopping that.
What were your thoughts on the main event, brother?
Oh man, it was a great main event, especially for Damien. Like you said, I can't say more for him, but it's preparing him for that world title run, man. I don't think he's gonna be one of those cash it in and end up losing it, or him getting pinned or something. No, I think he's actually gonna cash it in, and all this is preparing him. Like, he's already in main event matches. Look at him now. A year before this, where was he at? Like, he was like had just lost the U.S. title and had no direction.
Yep, he had around this time. Yeah, he had no direction. Maybe a month later, he finally joined Judgment Day, I think, or he joined. It's just, I don't know, man. It's a crazy way to see Damian Priest kind of elevate. I mean, we all kind of seen it, like, even in his NXT run, he didn't need an NXT championship. He was over, bro. He has the it factor that they look for in a world champion. He has the charisma. He has the promo. He has the in-ring capability. He's a big man that can move like a cruiserweight.
Oh yeah.
He's got it all. And like you said, they're just edging him more closer to finally captivating that persona that they want him to be at. And when he's there,
but, I mean, it was as a real wrestling fan, just to see Jay get his break also in the main event too. It's just cool. Like, I didn't really think of it or look at it until we're talking right now. But it's the truth, man, to just hear these names: Damian Priest, Jey Uso, and a fucking main event. I mean, it's pretty nuts. Like, you got to look at those little small things, but just to see Jay come up, it's crazy, bro. It's absolutely insane.
And that's the Triple H effect, bro.
I was one of those people. What Roman said was right. I'm glad he said it on SmackDown. He's like, wait, who are you? Which Uso are you? And like, the crowd was like, what the fuck? But it's true. I mean, who are you? Like, are Jimmy or you Jay? Because they're both looking and doing the same thing. So I'm liking that. Their singles run is amazing.
And I like the little quirky comedy fucking thing that Jimmy's doing. It works, bro.
And then just to see him, like, this past SmackDown, he faced Jimmy Uso in a main event. Dude, fucking Jimmy, he looks like a main event guy too, bro. He looks like he belongs.
He does. He embodies this weird, quirky persona, and he puts it over. Like,
and he gets
it over, though. He makes it work. That's the thing. He makes it work, and not a lot of people can get that. That innocent, comedic, fucking conniving character over, but Jimmy can. And it was pretty awesome to see. But the next, let's go ahead and before we move on to NXT, I want to talk about one more thing.
All right, go ahead, bro.
About this Monday Night Raw, and it's actually something I wanted to ask you about, because it's a hot topic to talk about on Twitter and on these wrestling blogs and whatnot. The women's tag team championships. I mean, the women's tag team champions, Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. I mean, there really is no. I wouldn't say no. There's really no hype behind the women's tag team division, but I feel like WWE is trying to push hard for it. They're trying to give it that last chance at trying to get it over.
It's to be honest, it's just as random as Asuka and Alexa, right? And
that's right.
Who did they have even before that? They had somebody else that just didn't match. I think it was Raquel and fucking it was Raquel and Liv Morgan. So I'm just like, yeah, random ass tag teams, bro.
Yeah,
and this is what this looks like too. It just looks like they're probably the worst one of them three.
They are. I mean, it is what it is, but like, if they want to really get it over and try to do something with it, they've got to push to actually make these tag team tables like Chance and Katana, the Kaden Carter and
yeah, like that's a real tag team. So
it's a real tag team, dog.
They should just put in, I know that they're trying to do like a little star power, like get these two, women that deserve the main roster title, but they just give them the tag team title, just shut them up or whatever, right? That's what it seems like to me.
That's what they did with Sasha and Bailey, right? Like,
yeah, because those titles mean absolutely shit. They're like just like the 24/7 titles, bro. If you think about it. Yeah, they should at least do a little tournament for them or something crazy.
Yeah, like actually like incorporate legitimate female tag teams, because when you throw two singles wrestlers who have no fucking who have no fucking path, like you throw random people together, I mean, you're gonna get the fucking or you're gonna get the results you get.
Or you could tell, like it's a recipe. Like you could just tell when two people are actually having a fucking. Like you could just tell like that energy. And I mean you've seen it all over where this character meets this character, especially like the best one probably I could think of is like Daniel Bryan and Kane. You know how it's so random, but yet they made it work like in a comedic. They made it work. You know what I mean? Like you could do that.
Hell no, man.
That's what I'm saying. You could do that with the chicks, but it's just good. You got to get these characters over together. Like, you know what I mean?
You've got to have some type of chemistry, like you say. You gotta have the chemistry to
because then the people see right through it, and why are they gonna be cheering? Like, there's no reason.
Why would they? Right? Exactly, brother. Like, why would they cheer if there's nothing to cheer about except?
But that was awesome. Most little Twitter questions over here, or like hot topics. Bring them up, man. Those are always good. But let's get it right into that NXT Night 1 Halloween Havoc, man.
The one thing.
Go ahead, bro.
No, bro. You go.
Oh, you said the one thing.
No. I'll talk about that right after. Go ahead.
Okay. I got you. All right, we got the Devil's Playground. What's it called? Roxanne Perez versus what was it? Kiana James.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good match.
It was a good match, and especially if we're gonna talk.
I like all the weapons they used.
Yeah. And then the Halloween theme, Roxanne coming out in a Freddy Krueger.
Dude, she look hot as fuck, bro.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
To me, the one thing that stood out to me the most about this NXT episode is Lexis fucking King. I mean,
ooh, man, that was a great debut, bro.
It was a great debut. I think you could kind of sense like he was kind of nervous coming out.
I can see a little AEW in him still.
A little bit, you know what I mean?
Get out all that AEW juice out of him for good. And
gotta get it out. He goes out. Brian Pillman is dead. I was like, damn.
Dude, I was
like, damn.
That was sick, bro.
I was like, whoa, man. Like,
nice little promo work too. He sounds a little convincing, bro.
He does, and that statement he said, Brian Pillman is dead. Lexis King. We can take that two ways. We can take it the way that he's trying to push it to where he's talking about his dad, like. Brian Pillman's dead, Lexis King, or we can take it the way that we might think it is, or we want to think it is, that it's a shot at AEW. You know what I mean? Like AEW, like Brian Pillman's dead.
Okay.
That's the way I want to take it. Then again, it could be all kayfabe, and I'm just missing the fucking.
I'm thinking more of like, it's dead. Like I don't want to hear it, kind of thing. It's my time. It's Lexis King, but. At the same time, bro, you look just like your dad, so shut your mouth. You look
just like your dad. But you know what? The fucking theme, that metal, that hard rock fucking theme.
Yeah.
That shit is fire, dog. And then you got the throne coming in. I was like,
yeah. Whoa. And dude, I'm glad that they debuted him in a WCW pay-per-view, like Halloween Havoc. That's dope.
Yep. We also had Chase U.
Oh, the new tag champs.
The new NXT champions, Andre Chase U,
bro.
Oh my gosh, Chase U going over, and Tony D.
You know,
and
Tony
Stacks.
D and Stacks, their tag team run wasn't that good at all. So that was good. I mean, they gave it a chase.
I personally don't think that Tony D and Stacks are a tag team. I think Tony D is better off as a singles competitor and Stacks as his protege or his backup. I think that's what I don't think them going in as a tag team.
Yeah, I don't think the Crown sees it too. They don't take Stacks too serious, but
it would have been cool.
Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead, brother. Go
ahead. Yeah, I mean, they could have done it different. They could have made it more entertaining, but
yeah,
I wasn't feeling that tag team at all, really. That GG versus Davenport, that lights out match was good, bro. But I'm just like, bro, why are they just handing losses to GG? What's going on? Is she out the door? Is she leaving WWE? What's going on?
I don't know, man. I mean, she might have voiced the way that she wanted. I mean, ever since fucking Mandy Rose left WWE or was released from WWE, Gigi Dolan and what's her name? Blair. No, it was Blair Davenport. What was her name?
Yeah, Davenport. Blair Davenport.
Blair Davenport. You know what I mean? Ever since, man, Toxic Attraction was on track to be the strongest female stable in WWE.
Oh, for
better
sure.
than Damage Control, better than the Horsewomen. I mean,
and I still think about it, man. Especially Mandy. Damn.
It just sucks that everything happened the way that it did, and when Mandy was released, the other two kind of just withered away. Yeah,
you could have told her to just fucking take it off. She probably would have, but I don't know. I don't know why they fired her like that.
I think it was because they had warned her like a few times before.
Oh, okay. If they warned her, I mean, that would have made sense. But
I think she just totally did not. Like, you know what? Like, no. Like, I'm just gonna do this, and it paid off for her, bro, because she's making money, right?
Yeah,
I think she's making money doing it.
Oh yeah, big money. Yeah, let's get right to the main event: Becky versus Valkyria, bro. Like I was telling fucking because me and King were watching the match, and I was telling him that she was supposed basically like Becky was having this match with she was supposed to have this match with Xia Li, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I was just telling King, we're all fucking, we're chilling, and I'm just like, she's supposed to have this feud with Xia Li, and there's no way she's gonna win. And boom, I don't know what fucking Valkyria does and beats Becky Lynch, and I'm just like, what the fuck? It's just like right when I said that, bro. But that was a hard ass match, bro. Shout out to that one.
Shout out to both of them, man. Valkyria deserves it. I mean, definitely the most talked about female talent. But the one thing, we ended the episode with Jade Cargill doing this.
Oh, dude. Do you think she's going to NXT?
I don't think she's going to NXT.
Me either. I think
that'd be a waste of.
Yeah, it would be. It's like her going back to AEW.
Basically, I mean, although NXT has been whipping AEW's ass in the ratings.
And it would be nice, too, because they don't really have anybody there.
They don't,
They should bring her on there just so she goes to the real developmental. And then when she's, they call her the main roster, she's ready.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I see it. I think it should, bro.
And it becomes a big deal.
Yes, sir.
But AEW, brother, what do you got on AEW Dynamite this week, my man?
All right, man. I don't know. I was tired, bro. I was just like, I wasn't too sure if I was gonna watch this, but like, you know what? I'm doing it for wrestling news and brews. That's what I always say, man. Doing it for wrestling news and brews. But I enjoyed that show, bro. It was pretty good. First match was that Dynamite ring match, bro. But MJF and Juice Robinson for a second there, bro. I thought fucking Juice had it, but why in the fuck would they give MJF 4 or 5 years already of having this ring? And does this ring even matter? Now that I'm thinking about it.
Now that I'm thinking, does that ring even matter? He's got the world title.
It's not the world title, yeah.
It's not. What is the ring?
What's the value to it, right?
I think Cody Rhodes had that ring first, right? What was it like the ring of
honor? And is it every year or?
I don't know, man.
I don't even know, bro.
I feel like I don't know when to expect them to bring out the ring, but like it seems like it sporadically, randomly comes out. They're like, oh yeah, the Dynamite Diamond Ring. I'm like, I totally forgot. You guys even have
Yeah,
that.
bro,
You know,
because they literally like killed themselves with this match, like 1,000 false finishes. This is one thing that I can't stand about this wrestling. I mean, it was cool watching it in Ring of Honor and all that stuff, but it's just like, yeah, we get it, but you do it all the time. Like at least WWE, they'll do that, or you could just tell when big finish and then it's over. People know it makes it more exciting. It's the 1, 2, 3, you know that, like you just know. But when it's just like boom, 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 that's how I see it. It's just like finisher, pin, finisher, false. You know what I mean? It's just the same bullshit and just like
same shit.
Yeah,
story,
it's just like you could do it, but not that fucking much because it just gets repetitive as fuck.
It's like the fucking what you call the Canadian Destroyer that they do over there.
Yeah, like it's
or
supposed to break a neck, and then the dude just gets back up like nothing happened.
Dude,
like, it's stupid.
Like okay, like I'm gonna give a fucking another example. You know, El Vikingo, great fucking wrestler. Bro,
Yeah,
great wrestler, but seeing him bounce off the ropes 10, 20 times before he does a flip, and the idiot that's taking the move is just standing there.
Yeah, just standing there like an idiot.
Like, come on, man. Like, I get it. Like, you want to have like the crowd go, oh, that's all what the AEW fucking neckbeards want is to see you flip and shit.
You know, how, bro. You know how like you have that uncle or somebody, right? You have that one guy that watches a little bit of wrestling or saw the old days,
right?
And they watch this wrestling, and they're like, "Oh, that shit just for one little fucking move, like that doesn't even hurt." Or
yep.
Remember my uncle would always fucking say that shit. Like, there's this guy, Esser Rios, right?
Esser Rios, man.
Esser Rios.
Yes, sir.
He would do all this shit just for a little fucking takedown or whatever the fuck.
Right. You do a fucking 450, 580.
Yeah, on the rope holding this guy and
just a fucking splash on him. I'm like,
yeah,
oh, man, like, oh god, what do they call it? I think the term is like $1 million move with a 50-cent payoff.
Yeah, bro, because it's like he would do all these drags and shit, like get your arm and do these flips, but all just for like a fireman's carry at the end or some shit. You know what I mean?
It's like in basketball. Man's fucking spins the ball behind his back, throws it in the air, throws it behind his legs just to lay it up.
Yeah, and the fucking it goes out and shit.
You know, it is what it is, and that's that's AEW's thing. Like that's what they're. I wouldn't say. Yeah, I would say that's what they're known for, but like that's what they pride themselves on, bro. Is like flip, jump high. Take a fucking pile driver, stand right back up, take a super kick, 10
yeah, bro. Those Bucks matches were fire back in the day, but it's just like, bro, is that all you're gonna do? I mean, it's badass, but it's not how it was before where you get the huge pop.
Right.
But yeah, bro. I had to tell you this, bro, because I don't know if you would pay attention to this or anybody else, but I did. It's basically right after that ring match, right? MJF wins. And MJF says his shit, his little catchphrase after the match of that Claim come to help out MJF. They're like, "Oh, we'll be partners with you," and this and that, and they did their shit with the scissor, and then they did their catchphrase, and then the Kingdom came, and then Roderick Strong started saying, he started saying MJF or whatever, and they did their catchphrase, and then the fucking guys that were with Juice, the Bullet Club, they did their fucking catchphrase, and then MJF starts talking, doing a stare down with Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega does his catchphrase, and then after fucking Kenny does his shit, MJF did his catchphrase. So everybody got their shit in the beginning. It was just like, bro, like at this point, it's fucking overkill, man.
Yeah,
it was just like, are you serious? Like a little kid. Like when they say their favorite word, everybody gets to say their favorite word. It was like that, bro. It was like, fuck.
And keep going. I want to hear
it. What's that?
No, sorry. Keep going. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, that was it, bro. I was just like, what the fuck am I watching?
It is. I mean, fuck. It's so shitty to think about, but like, that's all that they're gonna be fucking known for is hot shot. You know what I mean? Hot shot booking.
Yeah, hot shot booking, hot shot fucking wannabe catchphrases that's not even over, and I don't know. At this point,
and Tony Khan is eating this shit up. Like he'll be like, like let's. I want to do whatever it takes to fucking take out WWE. And
Yeah,
like,
and bro,
dog.
I even wrote on these notes. I wasn't even done with this. I even put that it was like an episode of The Simpsons. You know how everybody just shows up at the right moment and everybody's at like all in the same fucking picture all at once. Like, you know what I mean? Like all these characters all at once. I don't know, bro. It was funny. But Tony Khan's gift to Sting, bro. Tony Khan's gift to Sting. He brought out old ass motherfucking Ric Flair. What'd you think about that?
I don't care. Like, yeah, Ric Flair was fucking Sting's biggest opponent in the 80s, late 80s, like the 90s. But like, I get it. He wanted a cheap pop. He wanted something to get people on Twitter and social media talking about it. But like, I just hope this does not set up a Ric Flair Sting match at Revolution 2024 or have Ric Flair incorporated in any way, because that's not going to do anything but just diminish your company or your product that you put out even more, bro. Like, it was cool. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna take it away from it. It was cool to see Ric Flair come out, but reading what the dirt sheets are saying about Ric Flair kind of being around for a while, and Ric Flair is saying that he wants to wrestle again. Like, I hope we don't see that, because the shit that he pulled like last year, Ric Flair's last match, like, I don't want to see that shit ever again.
Yeah, bro. I was just like, I don't know. It was fucking lame. It was just like Tony Khan talks so much shit about WWE and all this bullshit, and he brings out everybody from WWE. It's just fucking stupid, bro.
It's stupid. It's just, it's him just wanting to fucking take any step or any advantage to try and beat WWE. It's not gonna work, bro. Nothing's gonna work. No matter what he tries to do, it'll never fucking prosper, bro.
And then you get Christian coming out and talking all this shit about Ric Flair's liver and
like he should have been dead 20 years ago.
Yeah, bro. Right there, that was like wannabe WWE. You know, when they always bring out somebody from WWE, always brings out a heel and they start talking shit. And
they did it with Punk, man. Like when Kevin Nash was out and Punk came out and said,
"Oh yeah, okay, yeah."
You know what? My sister.
Well, they done it several fucking times in WWE. That's why that was classic. Tony Khan still in that shit.
Oh, by the way, bro, look at these fucking earphones. They light up. Look at this shit. They fucking light up. Timu! Hey,
dude.
Timu better cut us a fucking paycheck, man.
Let's fucking go, man.
Yeah. But all in all, this AEW show was cool. I mean, it was also kind of like you said, that whole segment in the beginning where there is one thing I want to talk about this AEW. Samoa Joe talks to MJF backstage.
Oh, yeah.
Gives him a little like, hey, I'll be your friend, but you got to give me another fucking shot. MJF don't want that smoke, bro.
Bro.
He don't want that smoke. Not with fucking Joe. You know what I mean?
And then the match you had with Omega and Collision, I actually got to catch that main event.
Hey, again, but that's just another example of Tony Khan stupidly booking. Like, that match could have been easily built up to a fucking pay-per-view. Santana versus Ortiz.
And they gave it away for fucking TV for free. Then they get Don Callis' old ass in there, bro.
Right. Santana and Ortiz also on that fucking show. You could have fucking built that storyline and just milked the fuck out of it.
Yeah, for real.
So like maybe a fucking, when's the next pay-per-view? Revolution or Full Gear.
There you go.
Milked it, but they didn't.
That's a money match right there, bro.
That is, man. But all in all, what were your thoughts on AEW as a whole, bro?
It was wrestling, but that's basically all I watched after that. And they also had the Elite versus the Hardys, pretty garbage. Okada and Orange Cassidy versus BCC. So what? BCC's face now? I don't know. I was looking at something like that. Oh, no.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Okada and Orange Cassidy. I think they teamed up.
Speaking of BCC face, that's why the match ended early, is because Kazuchika fucking Okada wanted to fucking break Bryan Danielson's fucking orbital socket, bro. He's out for months.
What happened with that, bro? What happened?
I think he kicked him or he hit him in the face, and his orbital socket broke, bro. He can't fucking wrestle for months.
What?
He's
I mean, I
out.
heard he got injured, but I didn't know it was from Okada.
It's from Okada, bro. His orbital socket fucking busted. It was the same thing. I don't know if you remember, but remember Austin Aries when he was in WWE? Before he went after the cruiserweight title, he fucking busted his eye, his orbital socket. He was out for like 4, 5, 6 months before he challenged Neville Pac for the cruiserweight title. Like it's the socket like around the eye. He broke it, bro. It's like
yeah, I heard that happened with Taker too when it was wrestling. I think Vader or somebody.
Yeah, that's why we had to wear the mask. Remember?
Yeah. There you go.
You had to wear the mask for a bit.
I don't know if it was Vader. I think it was fucking Viscera.
Maybe. Oh, big Mabel. Hey, Jay, can you give me a quick second? I gotta take a leak.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Shit, I'll be after you too. But yeah, that was AEW garbage. We're about to move it up to SmackDown right now, y'all. So keep in tune. We'll be right back. Gonna give a quick little whizzer, little pisser. Drink this beer right here. Oh yeah, folks, who's ready for that Halloween? We are less than 2 hours away, about an hour and 9 minutes from Halloween, folks. So yeah, what a good night to do this little podcast. It's Wrestling News and Brews, part 38. We're approaching that number 40 on a year's work, folks. Right now, I'll tell that to us right now. All this 40 episodes in a year's work. Let's fucking go. So that's probably what you could bet on seeing maybe every year. 40 episodes. Let's fucking go. I like the sound of that. But yeah, as soon as Oos comes in, I'm gonna go take me a bizzer. And like I said, folks, we're gonna get it right into SmackDown wrestling news, and then we're gonna get into this Saturday. We got the Saudi event, folks. Crown Jewel. We'll be talking about that as well. So yeah, a couple of topics coming up, and we'll be ending this podcast. Make sure to catch us on the 39th. That's how you're gonna get it. Cheers, folks. Hey, you better not be taking a shit over there. But yeah, we'll start off SmackDown, folks. SmackDown started off with Roman Reigns. Roman motherfucking Reigns, folks.
Acknowledge your tribal chief, folks.
Hey, I'm gonna go take a piss. I was telling them people that basically in 1 year's work that we did about 40 episodes.
40 episodes, bro.
They'll hopefully be expecting 40 episodes every year.
Oh, it might be a little bit more, bro. Coming up
next year, we did have a lot of
We're gonna have a lot more wrestling to talk about too.
You know, all right, man. I'll be back.
Yeah, go ahead. Wrestling News and Brews is brought to you by your fellow sponsors. Gout medication. Tonight, Wrestling News and Brews is brought to you by colchicine. If you have gout, take 2 colchicine and then 1 hour later take another one. Your gout will be diminished. Cheers. Technical difficulty. Wrestling News and Views is brought to you by TNA Wrestling. Probably the most ass wrestling company in the world of professional wrestling. TNA. And I say that being a little nice. TNA is garbage. I don't get it. I don't get it, folks.
Hey, man. TNA is garbage.
Bro, I don't get it. Like, it's cool. It's cool that TNA... No way, bro. Five below? Get the fuck out of here. If you want Roman Reigns to open up a can of whoop ass, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's talk about SmackDown.
Bro, let's talk about SmackDown. Let's talk about how we acknowledged our tribal chief when this motherfucker LA Knight
guy just walks in. Yeah, walks in.
Mid fucking, it's fucking LA Knight.
Dude, man, that shit was badass. He just walked in. He's like, I don't give a fuck about your entrance. I think that was a badass segment, man. That's the real LA Knight right there, man. I can't wait for Crown Jewel this Saturday.
I can't wait either, bro. I can't wait for the fact that we get to see Roman Reigns back in action. 1, 2, we get to see fucking LA Knight in the main event of we get to see Eli Drake in the main event of a WWE pay-per-view.
Drake.
Eli Drake.
Dude, that's gonna be crazy, bro. Against the tribal chief, Roman motherfucking Reigns.
I think the biggest takeaway I get from this fucking promo, the contract signing, was LA Knight is cutting his promo on the suffering succotash.
That shit was funny, bro.
Cutting his promo on him, and then he goes with everybody saying "not yet," and he stops the crowd. The crowd,
dude, that was dope.
Goes silent, bro. He continues on, and he goes with everybody saying "LA Knight." Yeah,
that shit was badass, bro. I can't wait till him and Stone Cold get an interaction together, bro.
It's gonna be I mean, when's the next Raw? Fucking 3,000 or whatever, or some type of fucking Raw, old school Raw. If we have another old school Raw, fucking.
Well, Stone Cold's coming out for sure. WrestleMania 40, we know that.
Yeah, dog, definitely.
Now, what a way to have probably LA Knight, Stone Cold having a altercation, something happening, man. That would be cool.
Yeah, would be fucking awesome.
But talk to us, about SmackDown, man.
You know what? Yeah, let's talk about SmackDown. One thing about SmackDown that I want to get over, I want to talk about, this is the first SmackDown that we got to see Carlito actually teaming with the LWO. One thing I want to talk about, because no one seems to be talking about this on Twitter, on Facebook. LWO comes out, everybody comes out in the LWO t-shirt. Carlito came in his own t-shirt. Although he is affiliated with the LWO, He's coming out with his own theme. He's
Yeah.
coming out with his own merch. And he's also, I don't want to say like he's kind of stepping into his own path, but
Yeah,
it
he
seems
doesn't.
like
He doesn't have to be an LWO, bro.
he doesn't, but it kind of seems like even though he is, he's kind of deterring away from the shit the group wants, and he does his own shit in a sense. Like there was a point during the match, I think Carlito stopped Santos Escobar from doing like a tope con heel and a suicide dive, and then fucking he says, stop, wait. He fucking he does an Irish whip off the ropes, comes back, fucking, and does like a front flip. I'm like, if he's stopping people from the LWO doing shit and doing it on his own, do we see a Rey Mysterio turning on Rey Mysterio and him taking over? I don't know.
It could be it, man. And one thing for sure, I think they did that theme song on purpose about him. That one theme song that he has right now. I'm sure at one point they're gonna bring it back just to get that pop, bro.
Bro, you got to fucking. Oh my gosh, fucking. Give me 1 second. Give me one fucking.
Hey, go ahead, bro. Shit, I'll hold it down on
Here
the
it
treble
is. Here it is.
on the head of the table.
You know what I mean? We get the fucking.
I'm the needle mover. Yeah, that's a fucking banger, bro.
It is, and then, bro, in Puerto Rico, when he fucking when he interfered with the match with Bad Bunny and Damian Priest, when that theme hit, the whole stadium went wild.
Dude,
man.
I've never seen that looked like a Stone Cold Steve Austin pop right there. That looked like a Rock pop.
They're back in Puerto Rico, right? Next year for Backlash?
I don't know, bro. I heard it was gonna go to France.
They gotta put one in Puerto Rico every year, dog.
I think they should get an event either Raw, SmackDown, or a good little pay-per-view.
I don't think you can do Raw or SmackDown there. I think you need a pay-per-view because that crowd fucking deserves it, dog. That Backlash, I mean, in the last decade and a half.
If they didn't want to do a pay-per-view, they can always do a Raw and a SmackDown. Shit, that'd be cool.
They could do like a super show. Remember
when an NXT too, bro? Like a takeover shit.
Yep. Just showcase your Puerto Rican and your Latino and Latina talent. Showcase them. You know what I mean? Like the crowd's gonna eat that shit up. That Puerto Rican crowd ate everything up. They fucking cheered Io Sky going over on Bianca Belair.
True.
You're talking about random? Like they don't just cheer for the fucking Latino and Latina fucking talent. They cheer the Japanese talent over an American talent and put her way over.
Yeah.
So it's like,
true.
Damn, dude. Like I'm a strong believer in that Puerto Rican crowd is fucking awesome, bro. They deserve a fucking PLE.
I agree, man. It was the most hyped fucking crowd that I heard in a while. But we ended up having Jimmy versus LA Knight at the main event, and we're just talking about that. That was a great match. They also had that contract signing with Roman and LA Knight, and fucking that segment was great too.
It was. We also had the John Cena promo.
Yeah.
Promo where he got Samoan spiked by
Solo.
It's crazy, man. This SmackDown seems to be the A show, even though it was on FS1. It's still fucking put on like as
still way entertaining, bro. Still way entertaining.
Way entertaining, and I think SmackDown is definitely the A show for WWE as of right now. We'll see if the same numbers carry on when they come back to USA next year, but
wow, bro, SmackDown on USA, bro.
As of right now, I think SmackDown is the A show of WWE, and there's levels to it.
I agree, bro. I agree. You know what, bro? Let's get into wrestling news.
Yep. What's your news, bro?
My first one, I was gonna say, Bobby Roode has become a big thing, and as a producer now, they had him working with a senior person with them, and now he's putting on main roster matches already on himself, and nobody's looking over him. He's doing it himself,
which is I wouldn't say expected, but it's for the better because
Cheers,
Resto, what's up, bro?
Hey, before Halloween, I just want to say cheers, brothers.
Hey, you got something on you?
What?
You got something with you right now?
Sure do. Little drinky.
Cheers, my brother.
Cheers, man. Cheers to the podcast. Cheers to Wrestling News and Brews. Cheers to JS Man. Cheers to Brother Oos. My brothers. Cheers,
Brother
man.
Oos.
Cheers, my brother. Cheers, my brother. King, you got any wrestling news this week?
To be honest with you, I just watched, bits here and there. Like tonight, I didn't watch the whole damn night, man. But I just wanted to come up on here and just say cheers to y'all.
Oh yeah, man. Anyways, just say what's up. Just talk about a little wrestling here and there. The second one was Vince and Taker they went to Saudi Arabia to convince them to make a deal for UFC because they've been UFC has for years have been trying to work out a deal with Saudi, and Vince took Taker over there to convince, and they already got a deal for UFC.
Bro,
they're calling Vince. Like everybody loves him there. Like Dana White was just talking about him so highly. So it's cool to hear that, man. That basically Dana had had said about Vince that he's the Michael Jordan of business of marketing and shit.
Yep. And mind you, Dana White hated Vince for a long time.
I mean, that's badass, bro. Like I can't believe that. At one point, WWE was even trying to buy. Oh, Shane was trying to buy UFC.
Yep. And Dana White hated Vince. Dana White hated Vince for like his business antics, but now that they're on the same team, Vince has fucking helped him out so much. TKO is prospering. TKO might be the biggest sports fucking organization in the next coming years, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. They them and WWE have the billions and billions of fans. Bro, last one right here, and it's obvious to what we see on Raw, but Miz turning babyface. I think it's pretty good, bro. I think he deserves it. Especially like how he's acting. He's not acting like a full-on baby face. He still acts like an asshole. So I'm liking this little face turn with the Miz.
Yep. I think obviously it's been in due time that it gets changed. And why not? He's one of the most successful fucking Intercontinental champions in the last decade. But you have the guy with the longest Intercontinental championship reign right now. So why not put them together in a feud? And let Miz kind of just get his babyface turn full go, you know what I mean? Yeah,
and also too, there's no more Chris Jericho, so who's gonna take that spot? That's the Miz right there.
Nobody, bro.
Nobody, exactly right.
Nobody.
But yeah, shout outs to the Miz for sure. I wanted to say one thing, if I could, about Vince McMahon. You guys were just talking about him right now. Shout outs to him and Undertaker for going to that recent fight that happened. Yeah, the bad thing about me saying something about him is just, man, Vince looks already fucking gone, bro. I know he just had that surgery in his back.
Oh, yeah, he's using a cane too.
Yeah, he's using a cane. So damn, man. Hopefully he gets better.
And
we love him and we hate him.
They're in a fight. They're sitting in a fight. It was him. It was a crazy ass picture. It was him, Mike Tyson, and Eminem all in the same row.
That's crazy.
In the same row.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, all the famous people were like in the front row, right, or some shit. Like they were all together.
Yep, they were. Bro.
That was cool. Shout out to that
UFC fight. That's crazy. The only wrestling news I got this week is the contract of MJF has been rumored to have been re-signed with AEW. The entire thing that recently has been unfolding in front of us is just kind of a tactic to get eyes on AEW to see where MJF is going to.
I'm glad that he's going to resign, man, because I don't know, bro. It's just like he already annoys me on AEW, and I definitely don't want him on WWE, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we already
have the Miz. We already have the Miz, bro. I don't want another fucking Miz, bro.
He's definitely doing good in AEW. So
yeah, like I'd rather see him on there because that's the only reason I watch it.
He's growing there, so if he ever does if he ever comes to WWE,
young man, he already knows it. Like, but by the time he's 30, he'll be fucking completely ready for WWE.
By that time,
you have already matured.
Yep, he's still in the honeymoon phase of getting the AEW title and just running amok in there. Like he kind of played his wins.
It's the smartest thing Tony Khan has ever done, man. Because like that's the only reason he's literally he just retained against Kenny Omega, and it's It's crazy because 2024 is already coming, and he has him as champion. There's no way he's leaving, bro.
No way. They're not going to take the title off of him, and then it's going to be one of those things where they're going to continue to fucking influence him or try to.
And Adam Cole's injured right now, so by the time Adam Cole comes back, it's going to be 2024 already.
Yep. Yeah. A lot of those guys in AEW are like, they're either hurt or they're locked into these long deals that.
Yeah.
The way that AEW is fucking going with their ratings and their fucking their revenue, that company's not going to be around along for the next 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
So if I'm an AEW talent with my contract ending up, I'm thinking like, do I really want to extend my contract, or do I want to, even if it's not WWE, bro, like venture out somewhere else and build your name? Because now I'm not saying it as a hater of AEW, but I'm just saying like, I don't see that company prospering in the next 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that. And you know how TBS and TNT don't even want wrestling on their fucking shit? That's why I don't even know. They probably thought that it was going to do something in ratings and everything, but, it
hasn't been good.
They don't even like wrestling, bro. TNT, TBS, they've already said it before.
Yep. And after this ass whooping they just took from NXT,
yeah,
on a night without Undertaker and John Cena.
Yeah, they just whooped their ass on that Halloween Havoc and their cheap regular AEW show. They got beat again.
That's what I'm saying, though. It makes no sense for anybody to try and buy them up and say, oh yeah, we'll put you on our network just to get 300,000 fucking viewers a week. Like, come on. That's the road it's going towards. Is they're going to be around the Impact fucking viewership and it.
All right, Oos. Well, last topic of the night. I think we should just talk about Crown Jewel. It's this Saturday, and we should do a little hype video right now. Talk about it, and what match are you looking most forward to, Oos?
I'm looking the most forward to Cody versus Priest, man. I'm looking forward to that match the most.
Nice, bro.
I mean, like we said, like the story itself kind of implemented to what the match is going to be about. I mean, you got Cody who wants to finish the story, and you've got Damian Priest who has the key to finishing Cody's story. It'll never be transferred over to Kobe, but he'll always have that over Cody Rhodes. We're like, hey, you want to finish your story? Well, I have a fucking fast track on the way to finishing it for you. You'll never see it.
Yeah.
And we're talking about a former Ring of Honor.
Yeah, that is smart that he said that. Yeah,
a former Ring of Honor world champion versus a former Ring of Honor television champion.
Yeah.
Both guys kind of did their own thing on the indies and did their thing in the fucking Ring of Honor, and they ended up back in WWE, both at the top of their game.
Yeah,
and both incredible in-ring workers. We just got to see where it ends up, and that's the match I'm most inclined to see. How about you guys?
Nice, brother. What do you think, King? What's the match you're looking forward to, Crown Jewel?
Trying to remember. I know it's John Cena
solo.
So I like that match.
Let me just get mine out of the way real quick.
Okay.
That way you could think. Of course, man. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Let's fucking go, man. Let's get it.
Oh yeah.
I want to see
that's a for sure, man.
I want to see if Drew can get it done. This is the most unpredictable match of the card. Now let's fucking go. Because
that's like the most important match.
I think so because everybody knows LA Knight's not gonna fucking win that title.
No, he's not. He's not.
Nah.
Do we get a surprise return at Crown Jewel? Do we? I don't know.
Man, I hope so.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool, bro.
Dolph Ziggler.
It'd be cool if it's Randy Orton.
Damn. I wish, man.
I'm waiting for Randy to come out.
It's gonna be Matt Riddle and a camel.
It's gonna be Matt Riddle and a camel. No scooter this week. Camel.
I'm glad that JSCO said that Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins, because you know what? I can't wait for that one because Drew McIntyre's been talking about when he first won that title. Yep. It was during the pandemic, like the start of it.
Yep.
So it was fucked up. No fans, just the viewers. Man, I can't wait until he wins the fucking title. I don't know if he's gonna win it against him, but hopefully, it's a good match. That's all I gotta say.
Hopefully, it is, man. I'm hoping we get something positive out of it.
Yeah, but damn well.
But fuck, man, another great and entertaining edition, Halloween edition of that Wrestling News and Brews, y'all.
It was another great episode, man. Hey, tune in next week to episode 39. We're getting ready to come around to our 1 year anniversary of Wrestling News and Brews. So
1 year anniversary, folks.
Stay tuned, man. Stay too fucking sweet and spike your fucking hair, baby.
Spike your hair.
Cheers.
Yes, sir.
Don't care.